Well, would you look at that? The bangs are down today. The bangs are banging and I need to cut them, but I haven't been home. So I think that that's good for me. I'm also getting my hair done on Friday and I'm doing a little bit of a transformation and I'm really excited about it because you know, when life throws you curveballs, you go to the salon. Okay, this video is gonna be fun. In the past 48 hours, 3 friends have reached out to me about wanting to start to create content and they just like don't know where to begin or they don't feel comfortable on camera, yada, yada, yada. I was like about to text a big paragraph and then I was like, no, maybe I should just do an audio message. And then I'm like, no, maybe like, are you free for a call? But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just make a YouTube video and that way we all have a link and I can help them, I can help you, I can help us all. Okay, and I actually have notes this time, so I'm very prepared for this video. How to be confident on camera. Let's get right into it. I have 3 tips, but I technically have 4, and I'm just gonna throw this first one out there. If you smoke weed, stop. Like literally, it doesn't help. Because when you're faded, you see things from a different mindset. So I would create my videos all confidently, edit them, feel so good about them, post them, and then I would smoke and I would rethink my entire existence. Like I would have secondhand embarrassment for myself. And it wasn't until I pinpointed, okay, what point of the day do I start to feel like I regret posting? Because I would be so confident filming and I would be so confident posting. And I pinned it. It was when I would smoke. I would be faded and I would want to take all my videos off the face of the internet and just like kind of like go into a little shell. Like that's what weed will do to you. And I'm not saying like quit for good. I think once you get a flow of things and you have this confidence to put yourself out there online, then dabble back in the weed. But just for starters, I feel like it isn't the best way to go. Take it from experience. I know there's some people who like literally create content while being faded, but it didn't help me. So I thought I would just throw that out there. Okay, now we'll really get into it. Number 1, don't create content for views, likes. Okay, mind you, this is all for when you're first getting started. Of course, once you develop a little bit of a following, of course, you want to create content that's going to attract, that's going to, you know, have your audience engaging. But when you're first just like learning to throw yourself out there on the internet, don't create for an audience. Don't create with expectation because you have no audience yet. You have no idea who you're talking to yet. You might have an idea. Yes, I think you should have some framework of who you would like your audience to be, but don't create for the views. Don't create for any type of expectation. This video is about how to get started creating content. So when you're getting started, you want to just be your most authentic self on camera. Trust me, I've failed. I've tried to put on the persona of like the YouTube girl. It didn't work out. It was so draining. In order to be your most authentic self, especially when you're first starting out, you cannot create as if you're speaking to an audience because to be fucking real, you don't have an audience yet. If you're watching this video, you're starting from scratch. So to sit here and be like, hey guys, like it would feel weird because there's no guys yet. There's literally no audience. So it is not authentic because I know there's no one, you know there's no one. I don't even know if this video is gonna be picked up by a single viewer that is not my mom. So it does not feel organic to be like, hey guys, so I'm back. I know you guys have been asking me about, like, no. You just have to turn on your camera and get into it as if you're making home videos. That is what I always tell myself when you're first starting off. Act as if your videos are not gonna be seen by anyone, just yourself. Like I see my YouTube as a digital diary. If a video gets a view, then pat on the back. When I switched into the mindset of I don't really care if my videos get views, I'm just gonna create for me, like so that in 10 years from now I have videos to look back on with my kids or just for myself. And once I switched that mindset, the authenticity just flowed through. Like it became effortless because I didn't have all these, what's the word? presumptions about how my video was gonna get viewed, how people were gonna perceive me, all these like opinions. I'm just creating content for myself. And that is how you will come off authentic through the camera and you will feel good about what you're doing. Number 2, you're not Hannah Montana. You're probably not gonna be an overnight sensation. I'm sorry, you might. I don't know, stuff just goes viral nowadays. I don't know, like actually, you might. But if you don't get discouraged. I think where people go wrong is they just quit. And that's when it looks a little weird. Like if you just quit, that's kind of embarrassing. You put yourself out there, you made like 5 videos, they weren't getting picked up, and then your channel's like inactive. That is more embarrassing than you 10 years down the line still making videos, because if you are consistent, it will get picked up. Some content performs better than others. It's all up to the algorithm. Once you develop an audience, you'll start to learn a little bit more about what they like. And then, you can go into your own analytics, see what videos perform well. I'm talking about YouTube content, but you can do this for any platform, for making TikToks, Instagram, anything. Go into your analytics, see what's performing well, see what's getting the likes, the shares, the views. And then you can, once you develop that, what word am I looking for? Once you have those analytics to work off of, once you have those analytics, then you can start getting a feel for what your audience likes. But right off the bat, you don't have those because you don't have a video out yet. So how are you supposed to know? You don't. You just gotta post. Get the feedback. Make a note to yourself to check your analytics at the end of every week and to see what videos performed well, what videos got picked up, what videos didn't. And it's just a learning game. Take notes, write it down, do a little report for yourself. Just always be checking that, and you can use that as, those are full factual statistics. This video didn't do good, this video did do good. Grab those. Use it for yourself. Like anything in life, consistency is key. You might receive some negative feedback. Use that feedback. Take it with a grain of salt. These are strangers on the internet that are just like typing away, but you're gonna receive some positive feedback. Like use everything to just keep going. Pivot, adjust. Me and my younger sister were like, that is the motto for 2024. Pivot and adjust. Pivot and adjust. Bottom line, just stay consistent. My channel has took so many turns and winds, and I was doing hair for a long time, but then my hair was falling out, so I had to stop doing hair videos. So I had to find my way. Your content might flop. That is just the reality, and you just gotta pick up yourself, throw yourself over your shoulder, and keep on going. You are posting content that can be seen by anyone. Families, friends, co-workers, all of the above. I've been at family events, not my family, but family events. I'm not gonna go any further. I'm just gonna say family events. And they've put my YouTube videos up for everyone to see. And that is embarrassing, especially when I'm just getting started. No one wants that to happen to them. I'm creating content, of course, and I know it's going to be viewed by everyone, but I think people like to point their fingers, and I don't think that they necessarily wanted to make me feel embarrassed, but obviously it's a little bit embarrassing when someone pulls up your video. I'm past that point now. I'm like, hey, I have a YouTube, watch my video. But at the time I was young and I was just trying to figure out how to be comfortable online, and my video was getting pulled up, and I think I just walked outside and I was like, I would rather not. And they still played it, which was kind of weird. But anyways, you're gonna come across a lot of situations. You're posting your video to the world. You just have to be prepared for the feedback, the comments, the opinions. You just have to let it go over your head, because at the end of the day, I feel like the people that are teasing you about it are the people that low-key wish they could make content. That is the reality of it. Or at least that's what I'm gonna tell myself to help myself sleep better at night. Last but not least, have fun. It sounds so basic, but seriously, if you are trying to create content that you don't enjoy doing, why would you keep doing it? I used to write out my YouTube videos, because I was going to school for media, so we were learning how to like format videos, how to like, you know, grab them with a hook and then go into the main topics and then end it with a conclude, like just like you're writing an essay in school. Like I would fully spend days writing my script. And if you want to, I don't recommend, but if you want to, go look back at my old videos, like they are so scripted. I would have my laptop playing the script, because I would write this whole thing out or type it out, and then I would put it into like a teleprompter as if I was like on the news, because I wanted to be a newscaster. So I was like practicing. And I would literally read my YouTube videos, so you could just see my eyes like going back and forth. And it's like so fake. Like it is not me. And I would dread recording days because they would be so much effort. I would be like writing as if I'm like in school again. Well, I was in school at the time, but I would, you know, I would be just planning so much for these videos, and then I would put them on the screen, and then if I would mess up, I'd have to stop it and go back and make content that you enjoy. And this goes for like making Instagram videos, TikToks. If you don't like that content, don't keep on creating it. You won't like it. You won't enjoy doing it. People can probably feel that through the camera that you're like not enjoying what you're doing, and it's received on the other end. Some people don't like sitting down and talking to a camera. Some people just don't like it. They would rather get a bunch of cool clips and then use their voice as a voiceover over the video. Like there's so many different ways to format content. You don't need to do what everyone else is doing just because everyone else is doing it. Do what you enjoy and do what makes you feel good. And again, it's just trial and error. You might not know off the bat what you like and what you don't like to do, but that's why you just gotta like spit out content. Spit it out, see what works, see what doesn't, see what you like, see what you don't. And it's just a game. The algorithm is constantly changing, and just like the algorithm is changing, so are we as humans. We're evolving. We are discovering things about ourselves and what we like to do. And I think just my best advice is to just be yourself. That's so basic and cliche. Ew, I'm gonna cut that out. I don't like even that I said that. Be yourself. Like, what does that even mean? My best advice is to just like enjoy what you're putting out there to the world, because if you enjoy it, someone else will. And that exactly is what I needed to share. That was so good. That was so good. Okay. I hope that was good. I hope that was short. I hope that was sweet. I hope that helped you. And if it did, send it to a friend, because maybe it'll help them too. Okay. And if you are going to start a channel or start an Instagram, start TikTok, comment your name before. Can I speak? Comment your name below, comment your handle, and I will support. I love supporting other people. I love to engage with my community. If you comment on my videos, I comment right back within seconds most of the time. I love commenting on hyping up other people for their content, even if they don't even interact with mine. I love, you know, online community, and I think that's what my next video is going to be about, because I have something that I really want to say about that, and I'm saying this right now on the camera so I don't forget. Okay, I hope everyone has a great rest of your Monday or whatever day you're watching this.